Mr. Dion
Wow.
Waiters.
Man.
And this entire year has been a wash for him. He's been unavailable mentally and physically for the Miami Heat. And last year he was out hurt. They have to actually pay this boy.
Yeah.
And Pat Riley, I know, is kicking himself for that signing 3 years ago with
He
Dion
was worth
Waiters.
it then.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
No,
man,
he
was
wasn't.
worth it then,
No, he
man.
absolutely wasn't.
When they beat Golden State.
Absolutely
when
wasn't.
they beat Golden State, man, he gave Golden State almost 40 that night.
That was a good game. But if you
Yeah.
notice that entire year, that was the highest scoring game that he had that entire year.
Yeah, but he was all they had that time too, though. They
That
had
game.
nobody else. Him and Udonis Haslam was all they had.
It was Dragic.
UD.
Dragic was over there too, but he's been hot and cold too.
Exactly.
It's just tragic.
Who can we compare Dion Waiters to? Let's think back. We don't even have to go back that far. Let's go back to late 90s, 2000s, early
Okay.
2000s. Who can we equate Dion Waiters' game to from that time period? I don't want to go back way too far because
I would like
frankly,
to say Aaron McKee's better than he is right now.
Stop it.
Hold on. Stand by. Stand by. Because I was getting ready to say something else.
Jody Meeks.
Stop it.
Nah.
Jody Meeks.
Stop it. He's way
Dion
better
Waiters
than
can
both
actually
of
put the
them.
ball on the
He's
deck.
way better than
Dion,
both of them.
Jody Meeks,
Nah.
he
Come
was
on,
more of a
man.
catch and shoot guy.
I don't think
I'm
he's
gonna
better
give
than
y'all a
Aaron McKee.
name. I'm gonna give y'all a name. Khalid Reeves.
In college?
He had this. No, Khalid Reeves when he was at New Jersey.
Eh.
Khalid Reeves he was giving buckets.
No, I like Khalid
Yeah,
Reeves.
he was giving buckets.
Dion
Just in
Waiters better
terms
than
of-
Khalid?
No, but no.
Compare it.
I'm understanding that you think you're saying whose game is.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about Kerry Kittles?
No,
Kerry Kittles is better than Dion.
No.
Yes, he
Richard
is.
Hamilton?
No.
No, but Hamilton's better
Different
than
game.
Waiters.
Yeah, but we talking. But he's trying to find out whose game is
I'm talking
Similar.
Comparable.
Yeah.
Comparable.
No, Kerry Kittles,
Kerry,
man.
no, I wouldn't say Kerry Kittles.
No Kerry Kittles?
Kerry Kittles owe Jason Kidd money.
Boo!
He owed
God.
Jason Kidd money.
No,
they
Keith
got to
Van-
the finals.
Keith Van Horn owed the entire team money. Stop it.
That's facts.
Keith Van Horn,
That's facts.
Definitely.
Keith Van Horn.
Rick Majerus turning over in his grave over Keith
J.R.
Van
Smith?
Horn.
No, stop it. But y'all,
I would say
the
J.R.
Dion
Smith.
Waiters, man, Dion Waiters can put the ball on the floor. He can go to the cup. He got a jump
When
shot.
he plays,
Come
he
on,
hasn't played
man.
more than 20 games in 4 years.
Come on, man.
That means he don't want to play.
That was legit
That's what it
injuries.
sounded to me.
That
That's
was
what it
legit
looks like to me.
injuries back
Okay,
then,
well, what's
man.
what is Waiters' problem now?
First of all, them gummies got him still tweaking.
Indeed.
Got his,
That
combobulation off a little bit.
That juicy got him crazy.
Discombobulated.
Got his discombobulation.
Still
all out of
I
whack.
guess so, man. Y'all
Him discombobulated.
be careful, because once he get released, you know where he want to go.
Man.
Where's that?
L.A. probably.
Oh, no, we don't need him.
Man,
Nah,
you talking about the
fam.
Lakers?
We good.
Yes.
We good.
We good, dog.
Yeah, we good, dog.
Lakers
Send
ain't
him to
gonna,
LA, the problem gets worse.
Lakers no.
To the Clippers? Oh, they can have it.
No, he go to the Lakers, man. That big, that's
No.
a, that's
Don't
a
wish
score off the bench.
Don't wish that moxie on us
Okay.
like
No.
that.
I'm just saying.
No, we
Put that
good.
moxie on
Cats
us.
straighten up when he get into the right situation. When somebody
Man,
tell
don't
him
put
shut
that
up, sit
moxie
down.
on us like that.
Yeah, we good.
He ain't
Please
got
don't
nobody in Miami tell him shut up, sit down.
We good.
He got Bron over on the other side. Man, you better shut up and sit down.
We're good.
He got Bron, got him traded from Cleveland when he got back. Because him and Kyrie couldn't get along. Because Kyrie and Dion Waiters was arguing and fighting in the layup line.
Speaking of the Brooklyn Nets,
Here we go.
the Brooklyn Nets are playing some good basketball. What is up with Kyrie?
They 2 games above 500 right now.
What is up with? This is without Kyrie too.
Yeah.
What is up with Kyrie?
They're actually in the 7th slot right now.
This is what I would have done with him. I would have limited his games and
Until KD got back.
until KD got back. I would
So-
have limited his games.
I think that's what they're doing.
That's what I would have did.
I think
So
that's what
is he
they're doing.
essentially doing what LeBron James did last year when he played for the Lakers?
No,
When Bron got hurt,
Bron was
because
hurt.
Bron went 50, what he played 57 games last year, 58 games.
Yeah.
So when they figured that, hey man, we're out of it, because when Bron came back from the injury, he played.
He balled.
Like,
Yeah.
he played every night. And
Balled.
when they figured, okay, we're not going to make the playoffs. They shut him down
Yeah,
for the last
shut him
25 games.
That wasn't that many, was it?
Because he ended up playing a total of 58, right? Somewhere in that area.
Wow.
He played a total of
He
it was between
missed
50
19 games. I
It was
think.
between 55
Yeah, when he was hurt, he
and
missed 19.
that right? Missed 19 while he was hurt. He came back and played what, 10, 15, and then they shut him down for the rest of the season.
Wow.
So this
Wow.
could be some of that.
This probably is some of that with
Yeah.
Kyrie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
but again, LeBron was hurt for real.
right, he was hurt for real.
Yeah.
But this is my question though. The Nets were a playoff team prior to Kyrie coming, correct? Can
Yes,
they
sir.
Can they make it back?
Preacher and going to meddling.
I don't
Can they
think
make
so.
it back? Because I was told by a certain LTBB follower, shout out Dan Wilson, that the Nets
The
are better
narrative
off.
maker.
The Nets are better off without him. So we'll see. Because right now they're 2 games above 500, but they're sitting in the 7th slot in the East currently. So we have not yet reached All-Star Weekend yet, sir. It's not even 2020.
Yeah.
Stand by. Is all I'll say. Stand by. If they can make it without Kyrie, go and do it. Go and do it.
I love that.
Because you made it last year without him. So
Yeah.
what's the
Yeah.
difference?
Yeah.
Let him go and sit down.
Sat down.
Let him go and sit down.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't worried about it because you're
Yeah.
a playoff team already.
That's tragic.
Same guys. Who got
Without D'Angelo Russell.
without D'Angelo Russell,
Who's
So-
doing his thing over in Golden State?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But now your game speeds up without him. So you should be actually playing better without him, in a sense, because your game now speeds up. We know D'Angelo Russell is a slow down guy. He's not get out on the break, let's run type of dude.
Man.
He's slowing it down, backing it up. I'm gonna take my little elbow jumper type of dude. So you should be playing better. We'll see.
It's over $200 million in money sitting out
Oh look,
with Irvin,
Mm-hmm.
Durant,
jeez,
Klay Thompson, Steph Curry.
Well,
Man.
that's a lot of money.
without Durant, you don't really have
paid.
the full. Without Durant, you don't really have the full scope of how they could be. With just Kyrie and with those young guys, it's his first year playing with those dudes. You really don't have a scope. So that might be one of the best things that they do: shut Kyrie down, and then come back next year with a full scope,
Well,
with a full thing, and then roll that way.
I'm gonna go out on the limb and say this: with Kyrie coming back and Kevin Durant coming back,
They're gonna be fully healthy too.
fully healthy, with that team presently constructed, is still not a better team than the Nets team that went to the finals.
Mm.
That Jason Kidd, Kerry
Jason
Kittle.
Kidd,
Oh,
Kerry
yeah.
Kittle,
I still don't think it's
Kenyon
better than that
Martin.
team.
Kenyon Martin, Richard Jefferson.
They had
I'll
a bunch
be
of
with you there.
hungry guys.
and young dudes too.
Yeah.
Rip Jefferson
Yeah.
was a young boy.
Oh, yeah. Bounce, too, boy.
Hey, that was his rookie
Well,
year,
yeah.
wasn't it?
well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
say
bounce.
we're gonna see next year with a full healthy
roster.
squad.
They're going
Right.
to be the Cleveland Browns.
No. While I understand your
Mhm.
point, Bill, this same team, like Dre alluded to, minus D'Angelo Russell,
Mhm.
was a playoff team.
Yeah.
But I've been told that they're better without
Who told
Kyrie
you?
Irving.
Who told you? Who told
Shout
you that?
out to Dant Wilson.
Mhm.
You say, who told you?
Yeah, I
told
mean,
Yeah. Who told you that again?
This is what I was told.
With the hyphen over the E.
So yes,
That one?
yes, Dante,
Dante.
Dante.
Mr. Dante.
I want to see. Because what did they end up? What seed were they when they went to the playoffs last year? 6, 5.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
They were middle of the pack.
Yeah.
They weren't 7 or 8, but they wasn't like 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, or 4. They was 5, 6,
Yeah.
7 in that.
In that area.
5, 6
Yeah.
in there.
Mm.
So let's see. I want to see.
Mm.
They'll probably be that way, be in that area this year.
Mhm.
Because the East is really not.
I mean, well, the Miami Heat got significantly better.
Yeah, they did. They did.
The
I just like the way the Heat plays.
the Detroit
Yeah.
Pistons got significantly
Yeah, they
better.
got better.
Yeah.
Like teams are going to challenge.
Yeah.
Like ain't nobody just finna sit down.
Yeah.
And see, they're young and hungry too.
Sure.
So they're going to give you their best every night.
Sure.
Yeah, Pistons struggled for 2 weeks,
You know.
though. 2 weeks ago,
they
they
did.
were struggling.
They did.
They
So
were
those
struggling to
young
get
net
90
boys, they're
points.
going to give you their best every
I
night.
think the Pistons sitting just outside of the
Yeah.
playoff hunt right
When
now.
Rose was out, they were struggling.
Yeah.
When Rose was out, they were struggling.
Nah, he's back balling.
Yeah.
But teams just not finna lay down, bro.
Yeah.
I think this Miami team right now is better than the Nets.
Right
would
now,
agree
I
with
do.
that.
They
I would
are.
agree
Right
with
now,
that.
that
They
Miami
are.
Heat team is far better than
They
the
are.
Nets.
I would agree with
They
that.
are.
I would agree with that, definitely.
They are.
Buckets.
It's, at a high rate.
Buckets.
Mhm.
Jimmy Buckets doing his thing. Out of Bio, got player of the week
Come
last
on, bro.
week. Doing all right, man.
This rookie they
Yeah,
got,
yeah.
this kid,
Hero.
man. Come on, bro. Tyler Hero and the other
Yes,
kid.
sir. Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
Michigan kid. Yeah. Yeah. Playing their
Better
role.
than the Nets right now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So let's see, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, again, I was told.
Hmm.
No, I ain't going to say that. I'm going to leave
Ah.
that alone, man. I'm going to
So-
leave that alone.
So when they get a full clip back,
Mm-hmm.
are you trading Spencer?
Dinwiddie, he will be trade bait,
I don't think.
I'm surprised. I mean, last year they were asking a whole lot.
but he's
for
gonna
him.
want his money. And does he want to stay?
I mean, if I'm that young core of guys, I would want to see everything come to fruition when KD gets back. That's just me, though. Eventually, I'll get my bag. I'll get what the franchise believes I'm worth.
Is he a free?
That part I'm not
Spencer
certain
Dinwiddie?
of. He may be
He
restricted.
will be. I
He
think
may be
will a
restricted
free
coming
agent.
out.
I think he may go with the money yet.
I think he'll be a free.
And I can't be mad at him for that. But there are classic examples of people thinking they were gonna get a bag
Yeah,
and got there and was like,
the bag was empty. Bag was half empty.
remember when my man Simmons was with the Spurs?
Mm. Yeah,
And
Jonathan Simmons.
everybody was talking about he was gonna get a bag. What'd he get when he got to
I
Orlando?
want to say like 18 or
No.
something like that.
He
18
got-
million over like 4 years, bro.
Yeah, he got that.
Ah, did he?
Yes.
I
Yeah, he
didn't
got
think
that.
that much.
Yeah, he
'Cause
got
they,
that.
They
But
was
you
talking
know
about
what?
him getting a bag
But
back.
you know what? See, the Spurs is trying to screw that dude too,
Mm.
because they didn't make him a free agent until after free agency period was over, and they
Sure.
was trying to do dirty, and that's how Orlando wound up getting him.
Right.
Because the
For the
Spurs,
low.
is trying to play him dirty.
Yeah, because
Like-
everybody done bypassed on
Yeah,
him by now.
everybody
So it's like,
bypassed. Now we gonna release you or make you a free agent. That way we can sign you back. Nobody else want.
Right.
And that's how Orlando picked him
and
up.
he had to settle for, the bag that Orlando threw out
but
there.
Spurs wasn't going to give him what Orlando gave him.
No, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy because he played
Yeah.
extremely well
Yeah.
for them,
Yes, he did.
and to not get like we said, it was like a 3 or 4 year deal worth like 17 or 18
Yeah.
million. Like it wasn't a crazy amount of money.
Yeah. It's
In
crazy.
today's NBA, it wasn't a crazy amount of money.
Exactly.
You know
That's
what I'm
the low
saying?
end for
And I
today's
think
NBA money.
I think that's what we really alluding to here when you talking about today's NBA. I mean, we can take Terry Rozier for example. I bet he wish he was still in Boston.
I bet. But Terry, yeah.
He wish he was still in Boston. He looks miserable in a Hornets uniform.
And you know why? Because of the resurgence of the guard over there. He's playing lights out. I mean,
Kansas boy.
But he made it.
Yeah.
He made it
Kansas
known
kid. Yeah.
that he wanted to be up out of Boston.
yeah, he did.
Oh,
So
he
no,
wanted that
They
bag.
said.
He
They
made
said,
it
you
known-
know what?
Yeah, he wanted 20 million.
That's where you're going.
Right.
Well,
You
know.
because they wanted Kimba.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
That shows you the GOAT 2 guard don't know nothing about what's going on in hoops real time.
That's tough, man.
Because you let Kimba.
The go-to guard don't want to pay that money.
Well, he paid this cat $20 million.
Well, you know,
He let the state go and got Top Ramen back and gave Top Ramen $20 million.
it was gonna be more than $20 million. He was gonna have to pay.
And it's crazy.
True.
It's
True.
crazy that
True.
you mentioned Simmons because he's not even in the league right now.
That's another point, man. He's not in the league. He's not in the league. That's crazy.
And there's
It's
that.
so much we don't know as the regular
That's crazy.
regular watchers.
That's
It's so
crazy.
much behind the scenes.
I
that
mean,
we
my
don't
man,
know,
my man really played well, bro.
Yeah.
When he was in San Antonio, man, and just now it's like he's not even in the
not even
league
the show,
anymore.
man. And he still got that contract, right?
Yeah, I mean, he
Oh, is
got
that-
all his
I
bread,
mean, he got
but
okay.
but I'm saying to not even be in the league anymore.
Yeesh.
Come on, man. This thing is like basketball is getting kind of like football, bro. Like you come in, if you ain't performing, you gone, bro. Like you gotta go.
Lonzo's next.
Oh, he's on the way.
Stop.
He's on the way.
Stop.
He's
Yeah,
on the way.
well, I mean, when Lonzo Ball came into the league, he had a lot of people riding for him.
Lonzo's
He had
next,
a
man.
lot of people riding for him. Is it just me, or is it just my live feed keep kicking me off?
You said the car empty. No, mine is too.
Yours
You
kicking
said
you off too?
You said the car empty now, huh?
I mean, Lonzo right now, man, we had a lot of people riding for him. His daddy was
I
riding
rode
for him.
for him.
A lot of people was on that Lonzo Ball hype train.
Yeah, I rode
And
for him.
right now, he's not even second, third best on a New Orleans Pelicans team. I've heard through the wire that they are actively trying to or listening to offers for Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
Where
happening.
could he
Yeah.
end up?
I'm not.
Mm.
Look, when I saw that earlier,
Mm.
I was trying to think like,
Mm.
where could he go right now? Because to me, it has to be a playoff contending team. You can't send Drew Holiday to somewhere whack, bro. You can't, and expect to get like for somebody to give you fair trade for him. Like you can't send him to anywhere whack, bro. You can't do that. And him being the pro that he is, you wouldn't even do that just on GP, bro. You wouldn't do that to that dude like
Drew
that.
Holiday for Goran Dragic.
In Miami, I was thinking the same thing.
Does the money match though? 'Cause we
No,
know
no,
Goran-
no,
we know
no,
Goran
it
got a
does
big
not.
Bag, bro.
No. Holiday got a big bag.
So the Dragic got a pretty decent bag.
His
too.
Yes, he
bag-
did. Yes, he did.
But his bag ain't
We'll have to check that.
because he got Drew got bag. Drew got a bag,
We'll
man.
have to check that. I think Drew's worth more than his bag
But,
than Dragic is.
Oh,
Yes,
for sure.
Yes, but Dragic is expiring, I do believe, and I think that's what makes
Well,
him.
then that would be a good
That-
look
that'll
in
probably be a
Miami.
good look.
Yes.
That'll probably be a good look
Yep.
then.
Mm.
It's an
That'd be a good
expiring
look.
contract. You'll be able to. I mean, but if you the Pels, do you make that trade knowing that you gonna dump him? You
I
make
mean-
that trade knowing that you gonna dump the dude. Would you make that trade getting rid of a quality point guard like that? Or just a quality player.
Well,
I
I tell
would-
you what,
I
you s-
wouldn't.
Well, you gonna
That-
if you gonna
decisions.
But that Miami look is a good look.
Oh,
though.
definitely.
well, think of this: if you gonna sit Zion out for the rest of the season, that puts you back into the lottery. So you would have no
You know,
problem.
right back into it.
You have no problem bringing in Dragic to let him loose,
Mhm.
because now you got some free agent money, free up.
Mhm.
You back in the lottery.
Mhm.
You might snag you another veteran.
Hmm.
You might snag you somebody.
You might.
Nobody think you gonna get. Boom, there you go.
Mm.
Interesting.
You play the long ball. You play the long game.
Interesting.
I would probably give up Holiday, bring in Dragic if I know I'm gonna do that. If that's my game plan.
I'm gonna give a ball too.
You can't give anybody to take ball probably
Okay.
right now.
Just throw him in there.
Okay. Shout out to my dude
He just
Joe
show up,
Sanders,
huh?
man.
Just throw him in there.
Just show up.
Drew
He just
got
show
a
up.
Drew got a nice bag.
Well, tell you, Drew got a bag.
5 years, 126.
Yes, and he just got that
2 years
Yikes.
ago.
2 years ago.
Goran got a
3 years left.
5-year, $86 million.
And Goran got that 3 years ago, didn't he?
Yeah, it was about three or 4 years
yeah.
ago.
Yeah, so he's almost
It was
expiring.
around that time that Dwayne Wade was,
Yes.
on his way
yes.
out of there.
Yeah.
It was about
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah. So it's expiring. So hey, you look at it.
Not really. You're not really losing.
You look around the
You're not really
league,
losing much on that trade.
but see, they're not even looking at that either. They looking at we dumping some money.
I think from a leadership
have some
standpoint,
cash.
you losing.
Yeah, losing a whole
Yeah.
bunch.
Yeah.
Well, I
losing a
mean,
whole
New
bunch of
Orleans
that.
is getting younger. Drew Holiday is getting to a point where after this 5-year contract is up, I mean, he may have another 3 year.
Oh yeah.
So it would be smart for them to try to get some type of asset or free up some money for another veteran or just maybe try to develop one of their young guards in Lonzo Ball. I mean, I don't know what Lonzo Ball has to do at this point right now. I think it's more confident.
Just keep his head down, keep working, man. That's all it is.
That's all you got.
Keep working. That's all he got. Keep your head down, keep working.
Mm.
Keep putting in work.
Because
once he stops putting in work, it's like y'all
What work
saying.
is he putting in now?
Just Jim talking about gym work. Just keep putting your
What
gym
work is he
in,
putting
man.
in now?
I don't know how he practicing what he doing, but he getting in games and playing.
But he's getting in games and playing. But that shows that work don't mean nothing. That's what I'm looking
yeah.
at.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Your man Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan, Mr.
point.
Steven Senior
Yes,
in the
sir.
building. We got a caller. Caller. What's your name? What's your question?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's cracking, Dre Day.
What up? With it,
it
Les?
is, man.
Compton Les in the
Ah,
building,
ah.
man. Hub
What
City.
it do?
And
Les
that much,
P.
man. What's up, Steven Senior?
What
What's
up,
up,
with you,
Goose?
boy?
Yes, sir.
What's up, Quan, if you out there?
The rich homie there.
Yeah, man. No, I was just calling, man. I'm over here trying to cook some dinner, man. Just watch the Lakers lose a tough one right now.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
But I was kind of expecting it when I saw Milwaukee lose last night. I said, "Watch, we gonna lose tomorrow." Then they're gonna try to segue that into the matchup on Thursday that everybody was waiting on.
Yeah.
But my question was more football related.
Okay.
I was asked by somebody. They were debating if Drew Brees was the best quarterback of all time since he, has a new touchdown passing record, and the guy said, "Well, Tom Brady probably should still be the best because he has the championship." So I said, "Well, Drew Brees won a championship also. He don't have as many as Tom, but
Sure.
he won the Super Bowl." And we were debating who was the better quarterback, and I was kind of going more Brees based on talent, but I guess you can still make a case for Tom Brady in that regard also. But I just wanted to get you guys' opinion since I think most comparisons are based on stats, or should they be based on stats, or what should be the criteria?
Okay. Well, that's a great question. It's
that
a
is
great
why-
segue right to the NFL.
That is why
Appreciate you,
I
Compton
hate.
Les.
That is why I hate that conversation, because there's so many. How can you? What do you go by? Stats,
Stats has
Championships.
Stats has to be a part
What?
of it.
What do you really go by when you try to choose this best of all time? What do you go by?
Yeah. I said TB12.
Boy, it's so much dirt being thrown on Tom Brady's name. Boy, y'all need to be ashamed
It's
of yourself
TB12
right
man.
now, man.
And this is from a Montana fan.
Yeah.
This is from Joe Money fan. I'm Joe Money till I
Smoking
die.
Joe.
Yes.
I'm Joe
course,
Money till
Smoking
I
Joe.
die. But TB12, in my opinion, is the greatest quarterback of all time.
Man, come on, man.
It's better.
I mean, what?
And I can't even look. I'm a Joe Money fan, but
Right.
like we're talking in. I'm looking when I look at quarterbacks. I look at playoff situations, pressure situations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do quarterbacks perform
Under
in
pressure.
those situations when given opportunities to do so? Now, Joe
Right.
Money, 4 out of 4, man. He did that.
Mhm.
It's nothing you can say to it. Tom Brady had more opportunities and came out with more
Yeah.
championships.
Wait, 6 for 8?
Yeah, nah.
Right.
6 for 9? I mean, come on.
for
In
nine.
9 Super
From a-
Bowls, man. Come on, man.
From a championship standpoint, he's the best.
Mhm.
Now, when you look at eye tests, a lot of people want to say Aaron Rodgers is the
Talent-wise.
talent-wise, the eye test,
Right.
he's the best of all time.
Sure.
Over Drew Brees, though, talent-wise?
No.
Aaron Rodgers?
That is the narrative that you hear
That's
all
what
the
I'm
time.
saying.
Over
Yeah.
Steve
You know,
Young?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Emmitt
That's
Smith,
what's thrown out
Emmitt
there.
Smith,
I think he,
from a number standpoint, is the
Sure.
best running back
Sure.
of all time.
No
but
doubt.
I would never say he's the best running back
I
of all
wouldn't
time.
say he was better than
he's not-
Walter Payton.
Yeah, he's not more
You know.
talented than
But from a number standpoint,
you can't argue.
you can't
because they
argue.
are what they are.
and
Just like
plus
you
he
can't
has
argue Drew Brees.
championships.
Just like you can't argue Drew Brees from a
Plus he
number
has
standpoint.
championships.
Yeah.
Plus he
Can't
has league MVPs,
Right.
Right.
Super Bowl MVPs.
Right.
But people want to look at it like, oh well,
See, and this is where I kind of fall back. I'm looking. I don't look at so much all pro selections. Like some people
I know.
really swear by that.
I don't swear.
First
by
of
that.
all, that's subjective.
Yes.
Like it's really it's subjective,
Right.
and it's like it's really just an opinion based thing because
This dude right here is not a Cowboy fan, but when we was watching that Super Bowl with the Buffalo Bills,
Goodness.
when Emmett
Goodness.
got the ball like 10 times in a
So
row,
nuts,
Yes.
dude.
then when he went in the end zone and took his helmet off, he
Dude,
said, "Man,
yeah.
God, damn."
you can't.
He said,
I
"Man,
jumped
look
off
here."
the deny it.
Yeah,
I
He
jumped
did
off
what
the
he
couch,
did. What
dude.
he did.
I
Like,
jumped off.
it's
I
some things that's
screamed with it,
undeniable.
man. Come
He
on,
took over
dude.
the game.
So
Yeah,
be
no
it.
doubt.
That drive, like that Emmett drive. Come on, man.
It's
but
tough,
I'm still
man.
not gonna say he's the best running back of all
Right.
time. To me,
Tony
Eric
Dorsett.
Eric Dickerson to
Okay.
me was the coldest running back
OG Ram.
of
I would
all
agree.
time to me.
I
Oh
would
yeah,
agree.
OG Ram.
OG
Oh,
Ram.
That's that.
I would agree.
I would have to say Walter Payton. That's mine though.
That OG
I'm a
Ram,
Barry
boy.
guy.
Oof.
I'm a Barry
Yeah.
guy, man.
Oh, you're
Just-
not going with Bo Jackson or Dre?
Oh, absolutely not. The man played 7 games. Sit down.
Come on, 7 games.
disrespect
The disrespect.
The
That's
doggone
Man,
T-Mac and
dirt.
LJ of football. Sit down somewhere.
Shovels
y'all
of dirt.
Y'all got to put some
Goodness,
respect
bro.
on Bo name, man.
Shovels
Oh,
of dirt
my
on Bo Jackson
goodness,
name,
bro.
man.
Bo need to know how to stay healthy. That's what he need to know how to do.
Whoa.
Ouch.
Wow.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Ouch.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all
man.
make some interesting points though, man. When you talk about criteria,
No doubt.
So I guess like Goose was saying, a lot of people go off Pro Bowl selections or All Pro, and I guess that can factor, but that shouldn't be the end all be all.
No.
You know.
The end all see all, I heard.
Hey.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
crippin'. Yeah, we got to keep it crippin', Dre Day. The end all see all, cuz.
Yeah, it is. There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Man,
There
I'm
it
wearing on
is.
this
There
ring
it
right
is.
now, man. I had to keep a UNLV one time, though.
There it is.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah, man. But thanks for taking my call,
Hey,
though,
man, we
man.
appreciate
Y'all
y'all.
appreciate
Hey,
y'all.
LT,
time,
Merry
buddy.
Christmas
You
to
know,
you.
Yes,
man.
indeed, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
same to y'all, man. Happy holidays to everybody over there. Y'all be safe out there.
Yes, sir.
And hopefully I'll see y'all in a couple of weeks or so.
Yes, indeed,
Hey.
man.
Enough, man.
Please.
Hey, Merry Christmas and a
Yes,
Happy
sir.
New Year. You still gonna try to make it down for New Year's, or is that out?
Yeah, that's what I was shooting for in a couple of weeks. I
Okay.
was trying to shoot down there for the New Year's weekend or weekday
Okay.
or whatever it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
So yeah,
Somebody to
I'll
keep the
touch base
bones
with y'all when I
warm,
touch down.
that's what's up, bros.
Yes, sir.
Hey, bro. Appreciate you
Hey,
coming.
let's pick it in
Alright.
the building, man. Complex, that is, man. We appreciate the phone call. But look, man, stop throwing dirt on Tom Brady's name. All of a sudden, Tom Brady looks a little bit human this season, and then we want to throw all his accomplishments right in the trash. Man, stop it.
Treat him like his name's Stanley.
I mean, how can you do that?
Yeah.
The dude has
Because
six.
your boy played a good game the other day
Who?
for New
Dakota.
Orleans.
Oh, Breeze.
Have y'all noticed? And
No,
y'all
he
may-
just
Hold on.
he had a good game, but he
Had a
set
great game.
another record.
But all of a sudden, he's the best now.
This is what I'm getting
Man,
at, though.
sat down.
Have y'all noticed that every time Drew Brees breaks a record, it's either on Sunday or Monday night prime time?
Yeah.
Quan, have you noticed that, bro?
And that was against the team he
Every
won the Super Bowl
single
on,
time
too.
he breaks a record, it's on prime time, bro.
Yeah.
Sunday night or Monday night.
Wow.
It's like the league sets it up. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen, bro. Every time he set to break a record, it's either on Monday night, Sunday night, prime time.
And Tom might even tie the record or break it
Right.
Sunday.
Well, I think that's the funny thing. Tom Brady and Drew Brees, if they play 2 more years, are you going to celebrate every time they break the record every week?
Like, that's crazy.
Because they're going to be breaking the record back and forth.
Back and forth.
Yeah,
Back and forth.
back and forth.
If Tom don't get nobody else, I don't know.
I look at it.
Tommy needs some help.
Tom Brady, it would be.
He don't need no
And,
help.
It
and
would be-
Patriots knew that Josh Gordon failed the test. That's why he got cut.
That's tragic.
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Wow.
Doesn't it seem that way?
It was PEDs
And,
Or was it-
and
They said
oh,
PEDs and,
and
substance abuse.
substance
and
abuse.
so, both.
Wow.
Patriots knew that because
he
Josh
gives-
Gordon knew that
had
that
to.
was going to happen. They even said that he
He
knew
hit it
it could
and
happen.
hit it.
Because it's like when
But
it
how
come
can they hide
across,
that and let another team
it's,
pick
it's,
them up?
It's insane.
The NFL's a little
It makes no sense. Like because when he got on Instagram right after that and was like, IR? Question mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not hurt.
Yeah.
So you knew,
Yeah.
sir, you knew you had failed the
You
test.
knew,
That's
you knew
tragic.
your pee was cloudy
You
with
knew
a chance
it.
of meatballs.
Mighty clouds of joy.
you
know
knew
what?
your pee was cloudy.
It's bad enough that we have to do the comparison with Tom Brady and Drew Brees. And then it's worse when Chris Rhodes goes on the live and said Brees is overrated. You must not
Would
watch
you
football.
sign off? Would you
Come
delete your
on,
app?
Christopher?
Chris, come on, man. Stop it.
You got to explain yourself,
Come on,
man.
Chris,
Look,
man. Stop
Your
it.
guy,
dog.
Dre
The
Bailey,
man Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan, Mr. Steven Sr. in the building.
Word.
Caller. What's your name? What's your question?
Serial killer.
Oh God, man! You got to explain this, bro.
Cereal.
He's on
I
the clock
have
too,
to
right?
explain
He's on the
this.
clock too, right, Quan?
Yeah, put him on a minute and a half clock.
Right.
Why is Drew Brees overrated in your eyes?
He has one All-Pro selection to his name.
Here we
Zero
go.
MVP. He has a bunch of passing yards. He's never been the top quarterback at all in his playing career. That's why.
He's never been the number one quarterback in the league. You
No.
saying? Well,
Never.
because
Brady,
he's played
Manning,
with Tom Brady.
Rodgers.
He's played
Then
against
you go
Tom
Brees.
Brady.
Dude,
Does he have a ring?
He's
Yes,
thrown.
he does.
He's thrown for yards and he's thrown for touchdowns in real time, bro. So how can he be? How can
It's
he be?
difficult, man?
Breeze don't have an MVP? Regular season MVP?
I'm not. I don't think.
What?
I
No.
don't think he has a
No.
regular
Oh,
season
wow.
MVP.
No.
Wow.
That's why he's overrated. I mean, he's had losing seasons,
Yeah, that's-
3 straight 7-9 losing seasons a few years ago. Come on, he just piles up a bunch of passing yards. Big deal. I'm not impressed. Wow.
That's
Big deal.
tough, man.
Yeah. So did Dan Marino.
Dan Marino
Is he overrated?
So did Dan Marino.
Is Dan Marino overrated?
Dan Marino was in Ace Ventura. He could never be overrated.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Man, sit down.
Okay.
Click.
Let's end this. Yeah, please.
Click.
Let's end this call, please.
We love you. Click.
Yeah.
This guy sits at home and watches a dusty TV full of WWE.
Wow.
Tragic.
How many winning seasons did Dan Marino have? Not many.
Not
and
many.
he
Not
threw
a whole
for a
lot.
lot of
He threw
yards
for a
too.
whole lot of
Whole lot
yards.
of yards.
He was in Ace Ventura, so he's not
And
overrated.
arguably
But
the
he's not
best
over-
pure passer
he-
of the football ever.
What?
But we talk.
That's his team.
Talking about
That's his team,
being
too.
overrated, brother.
That's his team too.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
Think.
Come on,
This is
Christopher.
ridiculous.
Wow.
Come on,
Overrated.
Chris,
Come on,
bro.
man. Chris,
Come
man.
on.
That's
Killing
that's
me,
a,
Smalls.
I understand about the losing seasons.
I get it.
I understand that, but man, come on, bro.
And the man got a chip, though. You can't take that away.
He has a
Yeah,
chip.
you got a chip.
Yeah, he has a chip.
So
Y'all
that
hung up on
means.
him for
So
real?
that means if Drew Brees is overrated,
So is Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers is grossly. Oh, he shouldn't even be an NFL quarterback if that's the case.
Eli Manning.
Eli Manning. Oh God, throw him in the trash.
Y'all hung up on Chris for real?
Throw Eli
Peyton
in
Manning.
the trash.
Peyton Manning.
How about this? Brett Favre.
Peyton got 2
He
chips.
threw more picks than anybody. Is Brett
Yep.
Favre overrated? Come on, bro. Like we gotta. Come on, man. Before we say things,
We started
we
screaming
have
calls.
to think them out. Like we have to research things, man. Like if you can say Drew Brees is overrated, it's a lot of Hall of Fame quarterbacks that are also overrated.
Yes.
Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw,
Bradshaw.
comes to
Yep.
mind immediately.
And he constantly puts his foot in the mouth every
Sure
week.
do.
I'm surprised he still got a job.
Yeah.
What are we talking about
They
right
love it,
now?
though.
Yeah, they
This
do.
cannot be life.
It is.
But it is though.
Well, Cordell Stewart was better than Drew Brees.
Oh,
Slash.
Might as well.
Get out of here.
Might as well, since that's what we're doing.
Cordell.
Jeez, man.
Wow.
Well, right
we
now,
love you, Chris, but that wasn't it,
That's
bro.
a stretch.
right now, Seattle is dealing with a small issue right now in the receiver by the name of Josh Gordon, who
tough.
failed his drug test, PEDs, and substance, and he is suspended indefinitely from the
Yeah.
team. He is no stranger to being suspended for substance abuse throughout his career. You want to talk about a guy who has the physical stature of a Greek god out there at the receiving position
Yeah.
and has never been able to fully
Get it right.
get it right.
He caught some.
That's tragic,
He
bro.
caught some
Yeah.
big time balls against us that game in Frisco.
That's
He did.
tragic, bros.
Yeah.
The man has not been able to use his physical ability to the. I'm talking about to the ceiling. He has never reached the
He
ceiling.
has.
Yeah.
This is the sad part, though.
Yeah. Let the league
He's
receive
never been able to cash in
Yeah.
Yep. That's
on
the part.
that.
That's the part.
Yeah.
He led the league in receiving and only played 12 games.
1,600, almost 1,700 yards receiving
That is stupid.
with a trash quarterback.
Yeah.
He had what he had Brady Quinn, didn't he?
Brady
No.
Quinn. Brady Quinn was
Was it Brady
there.
They
God.
kept drafting quarterbacks at the 22 slot.
Man, they had like, dude, over the past,
Brandon Whedon.
Brandon
Yeah,
Whedon.
Brandon Whedon.
Over,
That's who it was,
over
wasn't
the
it?
past,
Whedon throwing to
over
him,
the
wasn't it?
past
Might have been-
decade and
might
a
have been
half, the Cleveland Browns have had about 23 or 24 different starting quarterbacks.
Mhm.
Wow.
And they should be looking for another quarterback in next year's draft, which is tragic.
Tragic.
They should.
No,
I agree with you.
when Cat's talking about get
Nah,
me
he'd be
out of
all
here,
That's sad.
Yeah.
all pro wideouts
Yeah.
But look
talking
at
about get me out of here.
yeah, but look at the
There's an
cat though.
issue,
you got
bro.
to give some weight to who it is that's saying
Oh,
that, too.
we're not going to do that because that dude right there is legit
He's
receiver.
bona fide.
Come
Both
on,
of
man.
them. Both of
Don't
them said
don't
it,
do
though,
that.
Steve.
Don't do that.
But him and
Don't
Landry.
do that.
Landry said
Yes.
that too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't do that.
I see. Ain't no Landry said
Man,
that.
we out of here.
Don't do that.
We out.
Wow.
Don't do that, man.
Because there
Odell
was a-
Beckham
there-
is real, man.
There was a time when
And
when Landry was
Some
like,
real running-
"Hey man,
those
y'all
real
need to buy
receivers, bro.
in. Y'all need to buy into this."
Okay.
Remember on Hard
Oh,
Knocks?
okay.
Yeah.
Remember on Hard
I ain't
Knocks when
never
he
heard
cussed
you
everybody
staunch
out
for
in the
Odell.
film room?
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh? Remember when he cussed everybody out in the film room? If you ain't gonna buy in, man, get up out of here.
Who, Landry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, get me out of here,
Baker Mayfield.
James, stop this crazy
Baker
thing.
Mayfield
please.
is not a starting quarterback. in the
Absolutely
league.
not.
So let's go back to draft day 2 years
Hot
ago.
take, y'all.
Let's go back to draft day 2 years ago
Woof.
when I said we were on the live. We was in the group.
Mm-hmm.
I'm paraphrasing my post. How in the hell did Baker Mayfield go number 1? How?
They like
That-
this moxie.
The Cleveland
That's a
Browns.
surprise.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Brass.
They like this attitude.
Didn't expect that one.
The Cleveland Brass.
Wow.
They said they looked at this dude and said that is the number 1 pick in the NFL.
Unbelievable. And I'm not gonna compare it to
Wow.
our guy from UNLV getting drafted first. That would just be atrocious.
Bennett.
Yeah.
But-
Anthony.
Anthony Bennett. But I can't say this. 2 Cleveland franchises.
That's
win.
tragic.
Yes.
Oh my God.
He is not the answer.
Are we kidding ourselves right now?
They might have to dip in the bag again in draft on draft day and
Bro,
get a
they-
quarterback.
Bro,
You
they
trade
paid
him?
him $22 million up front, Bill.
You got to trade him, right?
Who's gonna take
Take
him?
him.
It's the teams that take him.
Who?
It's teams that take him.
Who?
Gotta take
The
him.
Chargers will take him.
The
Better take
Chargers.
I'd go straight to the draft.
You talking about Mayfield?
Nope. Baker Mayfield.
No.
Man, come on.
Give me one in the draft.
Chargers will take him. The Carolina Panthers will take him.
No.
Come on, man. It's teams that'll take that dude,
Nah,
man.
Nah.
Yes, it would. Okay.
You're
just like
you're-
y'all did. Okay.
You're
just,
not watching this dude.
Listen.
This dude can't get
I-
bona fide receivers the ball.
Listen,
then he talked too much.
Listen, I'm not talking about
That's-
that. But see, we know the league is not
He
about
says
that.
worries.
It's about face value. What that is, they will. It's teams that will will inquire about that dude if the Browns put him on the trade block. If they say we're receiving offers for Baker Mayfield, I guarantee they phone lines will go ding 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 ding.
Even
I
after
don't
they've
think so.
seen what they've seen
I don't
over the
think
course
so.
of this season, and
He's
I'm not
young.
talking
I don't
about
think so.
just his
He's
play.
young and he's been humbled.
I'm talking about no, he
He
hasn't.
has not
No,
been
he
humbled.
hasn't.
He
No,
loses.
hasn't.
You
He ain't been humbled.
blasted.
that ain't
When the
helping him
season-
out
Wait
none.
to next
Boy,
game.
we
That
about
ain't
to
helping
do
him out
we
none.
about to do a
Watching.
serial killer on you on this one right here.
Let's keep watching.
Man, take his name from under his face.
Take his name from under there.
Take that man's name from under his
Erase
face.
that from under there. Yeah.
Oh my God.
The man
Oh,
is
my
not.
No,
Baker Mayfield does not have a humble bone in his body.
Y'all keep
Anytime,
watching.
anytime you can go in front of the media and throw real live shade at the people that take care of you in that training room every single day, son, you got a problem,
Yeah.
You got a
bro.
problem.
You got issues, bro.
Yikes.
You need help.
Your head is swollen.
You're big time, and he got more commercials than he got wins.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous,
Yeah.
bro.
Wait to the end, man. Tell
Yeah.
y'all, wait to the end.
Look.
crazy.
So I got a couple things right now. Shout out to JT Block. JT Block said the
JT Block
Jaguars
is
are taking him right now. Now that's one team that actually probably would take him right now.
And look what they
But
gave
why?
up to
Hold on.
Nick.
Y'all know what I'm about to say.
Oh, here we go.
Go ahead.
Here we
Y'all know
go.
what's gonna spark me.
Here we go.
Oh, is Nick Foles not enough?
That part.
Huh?
Got him.
Can't switch the offense up?
Huh.
Huh? Him went out with that shoulder and ain't been the same.
He ain't been the same.
The clavicle.
And right now, the
clavicle.
And right now, he got more weapons than Carson Wentz got. Right now.
Yeah, you do.
Wow.
Well,
And still can't win with him.
the Chosen said
He can't stay healthy.
don't be surprised if we see Baker in Vegas next year, since the Raider fans want to get rid of Carr so bad. He is not better than
I'm
Carr.
telling you.
No, he's
Baker
not.
Mayfield is not
It's
better
not.
than
It's
Derek
not
Carr.
about-
Understand David,
No,
Derek
he's
Carr,
not.
but he ain't better.
But
He ain't
it's
better.
not
No,
about
he's
if
not.
he's better or
It's
not. It's not.
It's gotta
about
be,
that.
'cause
What
it's
is
about
it?
wins.
What is it? Is he gonna win?
What did you?
football games?
What is it?
Is he gonna win football games?
Listen, come on, man.
Let's be honest.
We how many times we seen players not be as good as somebody else and they wind up on a team after them? In basketball, football, it happens. It's a new face in a new place, and that's what they go with. He may not be better, but these cats think in the front office, hey, we get him out of that situation, bring him over here. It's a new place, we welcome him in.
What about
And-
his attitude? Gruden is not going to
You'll see
stand.
you'll see what his attitude is after this losing season. After he had 2 All-Pro wide receivers beg to be traded, be released, or whatever they want to do. That stuff will have an effect on you in your whole offseason. That'll have an effect on you, man.
I don't think it'll have an effect on Baker
We'll see.
Mayfield, though.
We'll see.
I
I
really don't
guarantee
believe-
you what Drace just said. I'm telling you, because Gruden don't want Carr, and I guarantee you,
And he wants Mayfield.
if Cleveland say we're receiving offers, I guarantee you they get a 213 or 702 call, or 725 now for some numbers.
Yeah.
I guarantee you they will get a call from the Oakland Raiders.
Real quick
on
question:
Baker
Why do
Mayfield.
people think Carr is not going to come to Vegas? Because if you look at that team and you blame Carr for everything with
Nah,
that
man.
depleted
It's
team,
Gruden. It's Gruden.
Derek Carr. It's not. I wouldn't even say it's Gruden. They don't
Man,
have a
it's-
good team. They don't have
Yeah,
good
they-
receivers.
It's
they
Gruden,
stink.
but Gruden think he's smarter than everybody in football. He
That's true,
thinks
but-
he's
but
smarter than everybody.
They just don't have the weapons.
If he was to get rid of David Carr and go with Baker Mayfield, then he's not the smartest dude
He's
in
not.
he
football.
wouldn't do that.
He ain't
And
that
he
big.
wouldn't do that.
And to your point,
He's going to
Quan,
draft.
To your point, Quan, they got Tyrell Williams as they tried to make a number 2 into a number 1. Bro, you can't do that.
Like we
He's
did.
good.
You get a
He's
good O line
good.
and a good receiver. We saw what he did. He almost won an MVP if he didn't get hurt
Right.
3 or 4 years ago.
Right.
He's a good quarterback.
But when the Raiders were doing good, nobody was talking bad about Carr. When they
I still
started
had
the
my
season?
reservations.
When they started the season,
But it
nobody was
wasn't-
talking bad
it
about
wasn't-
Carr.
He's
I don't
quietly
think-
had a decent season.
Y'all mark
Better
this
than
day.
last year.
Mark
Yeah.
this day. Dre said that. Y'all mark this day that came out of his mouth. He said that. Watch. I'm telling
Man,
you,
bro.
man. It ain't about him being better than Carr. It's just a different face, different place, different organization, and hoping that sparks him to be better.
He
that's the
cannot get wide receivers the ball, bro.
Speech. Okay.
That's why they want out of there.
He's no bigger than this
What
table.
he got 17 touchdowns, 17 picks.
Yes.
Yikes.
You got dudes. I know how frustrating it is to be a wide receiver running routes, turn around, and you're running, and your quarterback is getting sacked or he can't get you the ball.
I understand.
That's frustrating, bro.
I understand.
That is
bro.
frustrating.
And
That's frustrating,
I
man.
understand that
That's
aspect
frustrating.
of it. I understand that aspect of it.
Shout out to Cho Sanders, man. JT Bly, man. Christopher Rose,
can't
man,
get
with that
nothing.
call, man. We
Yeah.
appreciate you. Melissa Ferris, man. Girl Chat
Hey,
Sports
look,
in the building.
and she and when she heard the news about Josh Gordon, she turned over in that green dress. When I saw the news, I said, Melissa turning over in that green dress right
Yes,
now.
indeed.
Lord. Just when she was excited
Well,
too
she
when they
posted
got
the picture.
hyped.
She posted a picture of them side by side with their shirts off. Look at these two aliens or something she called them. Okay. Hey, we gonna be there in 2 weeks.
Shout out to Girl Chat Sports,
Yes.
man. Melissa,
Yeah.
Mo and Melissa.
Yeah.
Shout out. We
We
gonna be
appreciate
there
you
in
guys.
2 weeks. We gonna be up there in 2 weeks.
Yes, indeed.
That would have been a good game to go to.
Psh,
In Seattle.
In Seattle.
psh, we gonna be up there.
We're going to a Seattle game next year, and I'm not playing. Next year we're gonna go to a
I'd
Seattle
love to
game.
go to the Great Northwest, man, and
It's
throw
dope
the-
up there,
throw the-
man.
Throw the fish around in the market. Man. That'd be dope.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio. Your guy Dre Bailey.
Big man Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan.
Yeah.
Mr. Steven Sr. And if you can't see his name, it's for a reason.
Right. That
blocked my
Baker
name.
Mayfield nonsense. That Baker Mayfield nonsense.
Delete.
That's funny.
Okay, let's just sit back and watch what happens.
You might receive a name tag again on Saturday.
Okay,
It
that's
depends
right on, dog. Right on.
What your hot take is for the day.
Well, I know I missed last Saturday,
Telling
man,
you,
and I didn't get a
man.
chance to put my picks in, but I definitely would have picked the Buffalo Bills over my Steelers because I've been riding real hard for Josh Allen and them dudes over there this year, man. They playing some good football, man. And
They are.
is Tomlin still in the conversation for coach of the year?
Sure he is.
Still?
Sure he is. Sure he is. He has to be.
Why not, Quan?
He's good, and I think they've definitely overachieved. But you got coaches that have 3 losses, and there's too many of them with
Sure.
3 losses in the league. So one of them is going to get it. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's Shanahan, just for the fact that 49ers were picked by everybody to win 6 games.
3.
So some people did
Three.
say that,
3.
but they definitely overachieved in the eyes of a lot of people, not me. But I am upset about the loss because my 14-2 Quanstradamus prediction.
Yeah, it's down.
But 13-3 is fine.
It's not bad. It's fine.
But I like Tom. I don't understand your hate for him because he did a lot with nothing this
He
year.
had absolutely nothing.
Let me ask you a
And
question.
that's-
As
Go
a
ahead.
Steeler fan,
Mm.
do you think that he's better than Bill Cowher?
No.
Ooh.
Even though he has the same.
He won with Bill Cowher's team. Let's keep
No,
that
he won with his
1,000.
team.
No,
he won with his team.
He won with Bill Cowher's team.
How? Bill Cowher was not coaching.
That was his team.
Yeah.
Same thing that y'all didn't want
That
to
he was
get.
8-8 with before that. The year before that.
It's the same thing.
When he retired. It was 8-8.
When your guy, what was the coach that left?
Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson.
You talking
No,
about Mark
it
Jackson?
was in
Third,
football.
Tony Dungy.
Tony Dungy.
Tony Dungy.
Yes.
I don't think he's a better. I don't think he's a better coach.
Ooh.
X's and
Is he a
O's.
better leader of men?
I would say no.
Mm.
Because Cowher's teams were those were really good football teams.
that he underachieved with.
Absolutely. Great football team. He
If
did
you ask
underachieve
a
with them.
lot of Steeler fans, because he only has one Super Bowl too.
Okay.
He did underachieve with those teams.
Can we say that Tomlin is underachieving too with his teams?
With this team right
He's
here?
been to
No,
two
no, no,
Super
no, no.
Bowls
We're not.
and won one.
Okay. Okay.
I think
If
this-
we're talking about X's and O's, a coach, X's and O's, play calling, Cowher.
well, okay, I was gonna say because Tomlin not a play caller, but
Well, he's over there calling plays
well,
from
he's-
some.
he's
He's
overseeing it.
Yeah, and it's his last word.
I don't really see from a lot of Steeler fans why Bill Cowher is held to such high esteem, especially over Cowher. I mean, especially over Tomlin.
Yeah, that's tough.
Because I think Tomlin is better than he is as a coach.
I wouldn't say that.
Bill Cowher, he spit a lot, so I guess that was probably he spit a lot. So.
He definitely was a fiery coach.
Definitely.
And he was a no nonsense. Getting.
That's when no nonsense was in the game. You can't be that way too much now.
Oh, you're kind of like with our kids, man.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's tough, Trey.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this: that Tomlin is a better coddler. And if you want to talk about underachieving, I mean, he had Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown, and Le'Veon Bell in their prime, and could not win a chip.
But they were competing. They never.
Yeah, but you don't get a competing award
No,
every year.
yeah.
Who wants
But they
that?
was going up against Jordan at the time, though.
Well, you going up against. Look,
They was going up against Jordan.
Who, Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was going up against Jordan.
Okay. Well, Nick Foles got the best of him, didn't he?
We all know how that
and Eli. So I understand what you're saying, but
Eli
on any
twice.
given Sunday, bro.
Eli
It's
twice.
any given Sunday.
Yeah.
Eli twice.
yeah,
I'm just a
I
no.
like Tomlin, bro.
Tomlin's okay, but I just think that he just coddles, man. He doesn't hold his players accountable, man, and that's one thing that Cowher did.
Yeah.
He held you accountable.
Yeah. Coach of the year probably is going to be Harbaugh, I think.
I mean, he should. I mean, look
Yeah.
at. I mean, unless you guys just lose every game.
That should be Harbaugh. Or the Buffalo coach.
Look at Buffalo, coach.
Yeah.
yeah.
Buffalo was slated to not do anything, especially with Allen at quarterback.
Yeah. They can finish with 11.
Nobody thought that Buffalo would be where they are right now.
Right.
They
Nobody.
can
If
finish
one
with
person
11,
gets on the
12
page
wins.
right now and says that they thought that Buffalo was going to have the record in the year that they had, they're lying to you, man.
Unless it's a Buffalo fan.
Yeah.
No, Buffalo fans. All the
Not even them.
all the 2 Buffalo fans I know thought they were going to be the worst team in the league.
Dave definitely didn't.
Yeah, he
didn't
said they were
think
going to
so.
be the worst team in the league. So,
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is a total surprise. To
but
me.
he's also very negative
Yeah, he's Debbie Downer.
with his team.
He's Debbie Downer for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
His teams, nah, they stink.
That tune has changed.
Hey,
Yeah.
when Chucky, who did he win a chip with? Was that Tampa?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Was that Tony Dungy's team?
Tony
Sure
Dungy's
was.
team. Derek Brooks now.
Because they never give Chucky his props. They're like, oh, that was Tony Dungy's team. Oh, that was Tony Dungy's team. They still say that to this day.
I look
think that's facts.
at that situation,
I think that's fact.
and I fast forward.
Why
to
Tony
when-
Dungy couldn't win with him then?
When Tony Dungy won with his team, I fast forward that. I say, well, here's your proof right here.
With the side eye.
Here's your proof. He won with his own team. So you know for sure he groomed that squad that he had in Tampa. You know for sure that happened. And here comes Gruden.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dungy
So-
got way more wins than Gruden, too.
No question. No question. It's a better
So we
coach,
get
period.
so we're giving Dungy the credit for the Super Bowl win that Chucky won.
I don't know about the credit.
Look,
No.
You
No.
have to mention him.
You have
Just
to,
like you have to mention.
You have to.
Same.
Mark Jackson and Tony Dungy are in the same
Cowher?
boat.
Cowher, man.
They're in the same boat. Mark Jackson and Tony Dungy.
But the
Oh,
year
He
Same.
retired. He retired. Cowher retired.
The year
They
he
brought-
retired,
they
they were
brought-
8-8.
Yeah, but they brought Tomlin in the
They
next
brought
year.
Tomlin in,
The next year,
and in 2 years they're in the Super Bowl.
and they won it with Cowher's team.
With the people he drafted.
2 years after he drafted him, though, right? So Cowher retired Cowher retired the year after he won the
That's
Super
his
Bowl.
team.
Right?
He put that team together.
So, so should
Now, credit to Tomlin, he could have came in and messed that whole thing up, but he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, he won with Santonio
Mark
Holmes.
Jackson is trash.
Uh,
Chris Rhodes, you a trip.
dude, this dude is on one today.
Yeah, he is. It's the reason he.
Yikes, brother.
You a trip, brother. You
Cold
just, man.
piece, G.
Hey man, whatever that you get that next time, get that plain chicken, not that spicy chicken.
Don't
bro.
get that spicy.
Don't get that
son.
spicy chicken, Chris, because you just got you.
Somebody go get Tony Dungy that ring,
Oh, stop.
since y'all want to give it to him so bad.
Well, he got a ring. He got a ring though.
Yeah,
got a
well,
ring.
he can get it with that team.
Yeah, but he got a
So
ring.
give Chucky his credit.
So
You still got to coach the team.
should we? Give,
Okay, so-
That's what
Okay.
we're saying about
look,
Tomlin.
and I'm looking at you, too.
Should we
That's
give
what
Doug-
we're saying about
should we
Tomlin.
They don't want to
Doug
give him that credit
Collins
though,
Credit for the
Who
Bulls
don't?
winning championships.
Who?
Doug Collins.
because that was his squad.
Should we give it to him?
I tell you this. Look at Gruden's record
No, I'm
since the
asking.
Super
No, I'm
Bowl.
serious.
Look at Gruden's record since the Super
Who
Bowl.
was-
What has he done?
Who was the coach right before Phil Jackson went over to the Lakers when they did already have Kobe and Shaq? Who was the coach right before
Dale
Phil
Harris.
Jackson?
Dale Harris.
Is that Dale Harris's team?
Didn't, okay,
It's actually
so,
Kurt Rambis because Del Harris got fired.
yes, he
during,
did. He did. So it was kind of a.
the asterisk season.
Yeah.
But you had Kobe Bryant
that
and
was,
Shaq.
that was the 98, 99.
Why you
year,
couldn't
right?
win?
With the
But that's
lockout.
why
When the
when I
Spurs
hear a
won
lot
it.
of people say Phil is overrated as a coach, and we know the players play a big role in, but
Is he overrated?
Phil came over there and turned
Absolutely.
something on with them dudes, and they
This
started.
is what Phil did.
Okay, what did Phil do?
See, that Laker team as well as the Bulls team were kind of like the Golden State Warriors are now. You had dominant players on those teams. We're talking 4 of arguably the top 15 players of all time. 'cause I'm
That
not
wasn't
finna put-
winning no chips
Hold on.
until
hold on.
he took over.
What Phil did was
Scotty.
he
I'm
didn't.
listening.
What Phil did was just hone everything. He didn't. I ain't gonna necessarily say he coached them up. These are Hall of Famers, bro. He didn't coach them up like that.
We could have got 2 out of both of them.
Easy, brother.
Easy.
Us 4 right here. Us
Easy.
5 right
Easy.
here.
We could have got 2 out of Shaq and Kobe and 2 out of
Man,
Michael
no
and Scotty.
question.
Just sitting there. Scotty.
And another thing I'm sick of is Phil Jackson getting credit for the triangle offense.
Well, look
Stop
what Phil
giving
did.
Phil Jackson
Look
credit
what Phil
for the
did when he went
triangle
to New
offense,
York.
please.
When he went to New York. Trash.
You see how they just you see
The
how they do
players
that?
was trash.
Oh, come on. Look at his coaching tree.
The players was trash.
Look at his coaching tree.
What
Look
about
at,
his coaching
Lenny
tree?
Wilkins-
They're on their
Lenny
own.
Wilkins coached
He has
the-
no responsibility
Lenny
for them
Wilkins
coaches.
coached the
Them cats
Seattle
trash.
Supersonics
Okay.
team with no All
That,
Stars
that
on
ain't
it.
that ain't because of
Trash.
Phil.
To a chip.
Trash. Look at Bill Belichick's coaching tree. Them cats are trash.
Okay,
It's the
they're
system.
on their own.
Yeah.
Lenny,
They're on their own. That's their
Lenny
responsibility
Wilkins
to
coached,
win on their own.
Seattle Supersonics team with no All Stars on it to a chip.
No, yeah, Gus Williams. Gus Williams was an all-star.
At that year?
Yes, that's 77, 78.
That
I
was
thought Gus Williams was a
77. The Blazers won it, didn't they?
77 Blazers, 78 was the Sonics.
Yes.
And yeah, then the Bullets. I thought Gus Williams was an all-star. Jack
It's
Sigma.
possible.
Jack Sigma
Was
wasn't
he
an all-star.
Was he an All Star that
Jack
year?
Sigma was an
That
all
year.
star.
That year?
Jack Sigma was an all star. Yes.
We'll have to look that up, sir. You could be right. You could be right.
Marvin Webster,
You could
the
be right.
eraser.
Yes.
Jack Sigma was a monster.
Downtown Freddie
Freddie
Brown.
Brown
Dennis Johnson as a rookie
was
DJ.
on that squad.
was on that squad.
I'm just saying there is a lot of
monsters.
coaches.
Yeah,
There's a
monsters,
lot
no
of
doubt.
coaches
That's a
out there
monster.
going from
that was a
NFL
great time in basketball.
to NBA and even to baseball sometime that some of the old coaches deserve credit for putting that team together.
Yeah.
And sometimes these organizations give up on the coach a year or two before it pops. And then the next coach get all the credit for it.
So coaching matters.
Coaching does matter.
Okay.
You still got to go out there and perform.
You're right, Chris Rose. Portland was better. So was Sacramento.
than the Lakers. Most definitely. But
From a talent standpoint, sure.
Yeah,
From
but-
top to bottom, no question.
But
But,
did they-
when you have the best players on the floor,
to me, I felt like they got outcoached.
I'm not here to dispute you.
Who's that? Rick Adelman?
Rick
Was it
Adelman.
Got me. Yep. I'm not here to dispute that, brother.
And
Not
who,
here for
and who was the coach over in Sacramento?
Not here.
Rick Adelman.
And,
That was
and,
great.
and Portland?
And Portland was, it
coached
sure
them both.
was.
Yeah, he did.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he did.
Ah.
Sure
And you want to talk about an
was.
underrated coach?
Yes.
No, Portland was Mike Dunleavy. Wasn't it?
No. That was later.
Well, Rick
Wasn't that later?
No,
I
Rick
thought that was-
Adelman coached the Duckworth, the
Terry,
Terry
Clyde
Terry
Drexler.
Clyde
the Clyde
Drexler.
Drexler, the
Yeah.
Terry
Yes,
Porter.
yes.
He
That
he
was
coached
Mike
that
Dunleavy.
team, but then he
Mike
left and
Dun-
went over to Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Yeah, that was
And
Mike
that's
Dunleavy.
when, okay, yeah, you're right.
Mike Dunleavy.
You're right.
So, I mean, Lakers went 7 games
Mhm.
against that Portland team, and that Sacramento team, right?
It took
Ga-
some
That,
heroics.
that game 7
in
of that
both
Portland
games.
series.
In
That,
both game sevens.
that game 7.
Heroics, bro.
Mm.
That
La-
game,
Lakers were up 3-1 in that Portland series in 2000.
Yes.
they said game 7 is the most corrupted officiated game in the history of NBA.
I believe it.
Probably was.
Ask your boy Donnie. He should know.
Oh, Donahue will tell it
Was
all.
Timmy?
Oh, Timmy tells
Tell
it
you
all.
something. Rasheed Wallace almost got in trouble because he said he guaranteed that Donnie wasn't by himself. Donnie wasn't by himself.
Oh well, of course not.
Of course he
Oh,
was.
no. No, he wasn't in on
And
that.
If you
David-
believe he was
and-
by himself,
And
then
David
something-
Stern got mad at Rasheed for saying that.
You're not woke.
No, you
If
ain't
you
woke.
believe, if you believe,
You ain't
you ain't woke.
Who plays Thursday?
I think all the Thursday games are over.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a wrap.
last one last
All
week.
Thursday games
It's,
are
it's
a wrap.
3
Thank
Saturday
you.
games.
Is the Macy's
Yep.
parade on Maryland Parkway right now?
Whoa.
Let me go see that for the Cowboys win against the lowly Rams.
I
I'm gonna go out
mean,
there, put my jacket on, put some gloves on, go out there and watch the floats go by because they beat the Rams.
The Macy's.
that's so sad, bro.
Capital,
But he talking like
Capital.
they won though.
capital,
Oh, man.
capital,
The narrative maker.
capital 3 letters.
We appreciate you guys chiming in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio Show, man.
Capital 3 letters.
This is what we do, man. We give you guys the best of sports talk radio. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan, Mr. Steven
49ers.
Blank Senior.
Blank Senior. Man.
Blank.
Blank man. Just call me Blank man.
Blank.
Blank man.
It's blank.
Who does the 49ers play next? I want to know
We
that.
got the Rams.
Got the Rams.
I
got
think
the
the Rams are
Rams.
going to beat you guys.
At the house.
okay.
At the house.
On Saturday.
I think the Rams are going to beat you guys.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'm going to go on the record and say
Word.
that right now.
Go ahead.
Sounds good.
Look how he's smiling. He's smiling from ear to ear.
Oh, that would just tickle his
He
fancy.
looked
now,
like the
wouldn't it?
Cheshire Cat.
Don't lose the Philly in
Yeah,
Philly
yeah.
this week.
Ooh.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Tune in Tuesday.
Don't lose the Philly
Tune
in Philly
in
this week,
Tuesday.
Phil.
You lose to Philly.
Do you know what it's gonna look like in here if you lose to Philly in Philly?
We're gonna
What is it going to
deflate.
look like?
We're gonna
What is it
deflate.
gonna
We're
look
gonna
like?
deflate all them floats out there.
What is it going to look like?
We're gonna deflate all them floats out there y'all
gonna
got
have
for the
a pizza
parade going.
party.
What is it
We
going to look
have
like?
a pizza party.
gonna have
with
a
the
pizza
little-
party?
with the little hats and the.
I'll bring the pizza. Who bringing the hats? I'll bring the pizza.
I'll bring hats.
You are playing for
I'll
your
bring
playoff
hats.
life.
Lives. Run for your lives.
Boy, they own
And
the
guess
Cowboys.
in the Philly win when we come in Tuesday, your season is over. Return to your homes. It's gonna be
Look,
over.
I'm going on the record right now to say that the Rams, with a comeback win against the 49ers,
A comeback win.
which means that they're going to be losing that game, they're going to come back and win that game.
So
I posted a video of me crying.
So you're expecting the same Jared Goff that's been stinking it up for the better part of the season to come back and win?
Yeah.
I posted
That Jared Goff that we've been watching all year long.
The one they just paid all that money to.
I
That's
posted,
been stinking it up and nobody said a word about it. That guy.
I posted a live video of me
On
crying.
any given Sunday,
I'll
Or
post,
in this case, Saturday.
I'll post a live video of me crying if they came back and beat us,
Yikes.
and it'd be real tears too.
Okay.
This dude think they ain't gonna never lose.
Okay. Well, they just lost.
I didn't say that.
He with
No.
the confidence. We
I'm sorry.
we
What
gonna be
am I
there in
supposed to
2
say?
weeks.
What am I supposed to say? Y'all better hope we don't come to y'all in 3
Come
weeks.
on, come on, Cletus.
Boy, look here.
Come on, Cletus.
Boy, look here.
Ain't nothing but a short walk. But you're limping back.
Okay. Okay, you better hope we don't stay the same on that deal there.
Nobody's scared of y'all,
Y'all,
man.
we don't want y'all scared,
I'm
but you
low
know
key-
what?
Nobody's scared of y'all,
I'm
man.
low
if-
key
stop that.
wanting to stay in the 5th spot.
Stop that.
Yes. Only
Stay
because
there.
we get to go to
Stay
go there.
there.
We get to go there.
Stay
But
there.
If y'all lose to the
Stay
Eagles,
there.
you ain't got to worry
You
about it.
ain't
Stay
got to
there.
worry about
You
it.
ain't gotta
if y'all
worry about
lose
it.
to the Eagles.
Stay there.
Helmets on this side,
Stay
shoulder
there.
pads on this side. Turn your stuff in.
Tragic.
Yeah.
Capital 3 letters too, and you turn your stuff in. Capital 3
Capital
letters.
FOH.
Holla at y'all. Holla at y'all. We'll holla at y'all.
Getting them capital FOH shirts, boy. They're gonna be dope.
Oh.
I think I want my
God.
hoodie to say
Boy,
that.
look
The
here.
hoodie would be dope.
Look here. Y'all can't see the parade going on right now for the Cowboys. Crystal Lynn.
Like I said,
Who else is it?
hashtag the
Okay.
letdown.
Yeah. All the
It's in
Cowboy
full
fans.
effect.
It is
Archie
in full
Reese,
effect.
My man Archie Reese. All y'all stand out there
Are
freezing
we,
at
are
that
we gonna
parade.
wait? Are we gonna wait to give our picks on Saturday, or did I just give
There's
one
games
out?
on Saturday.
Yeah, there's games on Saturday. We might want to do them.
Yeah,
So
we
let's
might
do it now.
want
So right now,
do our
can
picks
we
now.
talk
Here
about
we
the
go.
49er game?
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Okay, first game we have on the docket.
The docket.
Buccaneers at home against the Texans.
I'm
Give me
taking.
them Bucks at the house, man.
Give me the Texans,
I
man.
have
Give me them Bucks.
Buccaneers.
I'm going with the Texans.
I'm going with Texans.
Buccaneers.
Riding with my boy, famous Jameis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second game on the docket.
Chop.
Patriots at home against the Bills.
I am
This is
going
a good
with the.
one.
Ooh.
You almost said it. That's where I'm going.
Pats.
I'm going Bills.
Patriots.
Give me Buffalo.
Give me Pats. Give me Pats.
Patriots.
Give me Buffalo.
And
That's
the
a good one.
last game on the docket.
On the docket. Say it
Niners
loud.
at home against the Rams.
I'm
You know
going
what?
Let's
Rams.
go, LA.
I'm going Rams.
Let's go, LA. Let's go, LA. Let's go, Todd.
This has Baltimore Ravens.
Can I put dinner on that game? You guys were too confident saying that.
entirely?
Sushi. You eat sushi?
Yes,
do not
I do.
eat sushi. I don't eat
I
sushi.
do.
You don't eat sushi?
Sushi dinner.
I love sushi.
I don't eat sushi.
I do.
Make it something he eats.
Crow.
Oh!
That'll be you.
John's Incredible Pizza.
Fried crow meat.
Trash.
Fried pigeon.
John's incredible.
Fried
Pizza.
crow
God.
meat.
Or you could get him a $5 box of Church's chicken.
No, hell no.
I man said.
You know,
No.
I ain't eating
Not
none
just
of that.
no. Not just
I
no.
don't eat none of that,
Get him
sir.
some corn fritters, man.
Ugh.
Hey, them corn fritters be on.
What corn
point,
fritters?
bro. At churches.
Give me them biscuits.
I'm
Pass,
not doing that.
Pass a
Dog.
dozen of them biscuits.
Well, that's
They
probably
ain't
the
nothing-
only
them
they
thing.
farm
ain't
basket
nothing but
biscuits.
hush puppies with the corn in it. That's it. That's all it is. Them
Don't give me them
corn
Got
farm
gluten in
basket
it, though.
biscuits. Them farm basket
Yeah, it
biscuits.
does.
Yes.
It
Yes.
does. It
Gluten.
Yes.
It
Them
does.
farm basket
know.
bit.
does. It is not gluten free, sir.
Oh, yes.
It is not even close to being gluten free.
I'm gonna give you a gift card to Zodi's if the Cowboys.
Zodi's. Go in and get your.
Miller's Outpost.
Give me some.
Get you some
what was them
Sansa
pants
belt
called?
slacks.
No,
Get you some-
no.
get
What
you
was them
some
pants called?
Stonewall
Tough skins.
jeans.
Remember the tough skins?
The Huskies.
The Huskies.
I had the husky
skins.
tough skins. Back
Your
in the
guy,
day.
Dre Bailey.
Man.
Bill Blockham Logan, Mr.
Yeah.
Stephen Blank Sr. In the building. Man, we appreciate you guys for chiming in and Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio every
Sure
Tuesday at
enough.
6 p.m. Man, stay tuned for more Sports Talk Radio Saturday at 2 p.m. Man, we appreciate you guys, man. And guess what?
we not giving the
Guess
picks?
this. What picks?
Or we just doing
Yeah.
we just doing
Yeah, we just doing the Saturday
We did
check.
Saturday.
Never mind,
Yeah.
This week's What Were You Thinking goes to who?
Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon. For sure.
Yikes, man.
For sure, man. He's been literally given 9 lives
Yeah.
by the National Football League.
And the question: do we feel sorry for him?
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
Because we always say, it's the white cats always get a chance. Well, Josh Gordon, blacker than me.
Yeah.
Either
And
get some help.
I heard another one that he has demons. You don't have to fight demons.
Sir.
Who said that you have to fight demons?
Sir.
Oh, here we go.
Sir.
Let Christ compel you.
Right. Who says that you have to fight demons?
Either get some help.
Literally 9 lives, though.
Either get some help or quit football.
Pretty
No,
much.
quit football,
Quit.
then get help.
Look at Ricky Williams. Ricky said, "Man, I'm done.
He said, I'm through.
I'm through."
I smoke too much. I'm
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I like weed more than I like football.
Yeah.
And I'm out.
That was tragic.
Shouts out to Quan 59 and Gorilla Cross Studios, man, for still keeping
Rich
R.
homie.
Kelly alive, man, in the background if you hear it. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Your man, Gustavo.
Bill Block of Logan, Mr. Stephen Blank Sr. in the
Yeah.
building, man. Stay tuned for this Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific Coast time, man. We love you guys, man. And guess what? If you're scared,
Go sleep in the tent like Ricky.
I'm going to go watch the Dallas Cowboy parade.